Hello and welcome to today's video as we cover the best players in LTA South from week 1. Understand this is 100% based off of stats and also one matchup. So with that in mind, obviously if you played a pretty bad team, you're going to look great statistically, and you only played one team, so it's not like anything washes out. So hell, Red end up dominating the first team due to being able to play Fluxo, who obviously are not in great shape. So in terms of predictions this week, I went 3-1. I had Vivo Keyd Stars beating Leviton, and Leviton, I thought it would be a 2-1, and it ended up being a Leviton win. So the stats we use: KDA, kill participation, CS per minute, damage divided by gold, share differential, which is damage share minus gold share, figuring out what a player does for their team in terms of damage. What else we got here? Vision efficiency, which is vision score divided by wards placed, gold difference at 15 minutes, as well as solo kills per game. So top lane FMB led the way. A very strong performance, was extremely dominant in a carry-oriented role while playing top. After him, we have Gigo. He was second, and then Weiser was third. Last was Hayden of Fluxo. So FMB led in KDA, had a 5.3, had a 9 CS per minute, which also was in the lead. 69 KP. Gigo was the only one with a better one at 71%. So that's a thing. FMB led in damage divided by gold at 2.39, which is pretty insane. You don't see numbers like that out of anybody, let alone a top laner. 10.7 share differential. Very, very effective with those carries. 2.23 vision efficiency. The leader in that was Weiser with 3.28 vision score per ward placed for pain. FMB had an 855 gold lead on average, but no solo kills. Gigo had 3 in 3 games. Jungle role Aji was the best, followed by Decimus and Karoka. Drake Hero was last. Agi had a 3.5 KDA and a 79 KP, which led everybody. 6.4 CS per minute. Jose Deodo had a 7. Jose ended up tanking a couple stats, which resulted in him not being a top 3 jungler, statistically. However, he led in 4 categories, which is kind of funny in a way. 1.02 damage divided by gold, -7 share differential. Aji took on a role that was facilitator. And people will say, well, your stats always benefit carries, this, that, and the third. This is a good example. If somebody facilitates well enough, they're going to be high in KP. They're going to be high in KDA. They're not going to be inting their face off. And just because you're a facilitator doesn't mean you don't farm a decent amount, because you may be building tank. You don't int the early game. You're efficient with vision. There are ways to affect play without necessarily dealing damage. So Jose had a 1.38 ROI, and actually was the only jungler with a positive share differential. He gave the team more damage than he received in gold with 0.7. Agi led in vision score 7.1, so 7.1 vision score per ward placed. Up 539 gold. Decimus was up 716 on average. Jose still had 2 solo kills in 3 games, and Agi had none. Mid lane, Cody Leviton was dominant in his matchup. There was no doubt about that. Kisei was terrible. Myru second, Tinone's third, but Grevthar was worse than Kisei. Grevthar ranked last. Cody had a 3.5 KDA. Myru had a 4.6 for Isurus Astral. 93 KP for Cody. That's obviously very effective, right? He was integral to their success. They made sure Cody was present when they fought. 8.6 CS per minute. Kisei had a 9.2. Cody led in damage divided by gold at 1.88 and also had a 10.5 share differential, which means he could have had 33% of the damage with only 22% of the gold, roughly 22.5. That allows someone else on your team to build tank because, hey, this guy's dealing enough damage. We don't need to really have more damage. We can expand and utilize our gold in different ways. 699 gold lead at 15 minutes. I do not have vision score on here for some reason. He did lead in it, though. I don't know why I didn't put that on here. Gold difference, Fu had a 710 gold lead. So 710, I mean, that's because he was into Grefthar. So that's kind of funny in a way. Like, Fluxo was the only one that gets swept, but their mid laner still is effective. Cody also had 2 solo kills in 3 games. AD carry Brance, pentakill would have earned him first team regardless of the stats. I always say pentakills are automatic MVP performance because of how rare they are. Now, he ended up statistically grading out as the best anyways. Cheeton was second. Mortius was third. Ayu was last. So, Brant, 6.6 KDA. Ayu actually had a 6.8. Now, that's the only category Ayu did very well in. He played KDA instead of League of Legends this past week. Brant's 85%. Kill participation, 9.5 CS per minute, 1.94 damage divided by gold, which all were best in his role. Positive 7.9 share differential. Mortius had an 8.3 for Vivo Keat Stars. 2.8 vision score per ward placed for Brands. Cheeton had a 3.44. And Cheeton also had 2 solo kills or 2v2 kills in 3 games. Brands had none, but Brands did lead in gold difference at 15 minutes, up 1,149. Support role, Frosty, 3.6 KDA. Ackerman was second behind him, and then Curry after that. Giggs was last. 82% KP. Curry had an 87 for Pain. 0.68 ROI for Frosty. Ackerman, 0.84. 2.46 vision efficiency, 455 gold ahead of 15 minutes. So the bot lane duo of Red were ahead about 15 to 1600 gold on average per game. Giggs did have 1 2v2 kill, however, for Fluxo. So, like I said, it's all based off of one matchup. The schedule is just a dream in LTA, and that is a complete sarcasm. I hate the format. I mean, I hate all the formats to differing degrees. But this one I really don't like. So, Team 1, FMB, Cody, Brance, Frosty. Second team, Gigo, Decimus, Myru, Cheeton, Ackerman. Third, Weiser, Karoka, Tinones, Mortius, Curry. And then last, we don't talk about last. Don't want to rub it in any more than it already has occurred. So, Red, Payne had really good weeks. Multiple players on the board as well as Isurus and even Vivo Keat Stars putting 2 players up here, which is, nice given that they lost. So thank you for watching. If you liked the video, like it. Subscribe to the channel for daily League of Legends content. Follow me on Twitter, join the Discord, become a YouTube supporter, and hope to see you again tomorrow.